There's several rebates available when replacing electric storage. Okay, so these are the rebates, and then I'll show you what a typical unit costs. So very quickly, there's a state rebate of $500 when switching from an electric storage or when installing any gas boosted system, sorry. So if you're putting in a gas boosted solar, you'll automatically get $500 back. If you're putting in an LPG gas boosted solar, you'll get $700 back. There's a federal rebate which has gone from $1,600 down to $1,000, unfortunately, right? And that is for any unit above 20 recs, right? And that's when replacing an electric storage. Okay. So if you've got a house and it has an electric storage system, and they say we want to do a mass renovation on this home, and you want to use part, say in Fremantle, you're an architect and you want to use part of the existing home to get around the planning, etc., and they have an electric storage, take note of it, because when you're actually putting a larger unit on the house, you can get that rebate back, which is pretty handy. I'll show you the pricing in a sec. There's also the RECs, they're renewable energy certificates. You get them with PV as well. They are sold and traded on an alternative exchange, and perhaps they'll be going to the futures market. The rates at the moment are $38 per rec, and that's over east. We sell all our recs in Melbourne. We get better prices than your Reams, your Solar Hearts, everybody else over here. Units tend to, for a 22 tube, go from 28 recs to 42 recs per unit, and essentially you can cash those in anytime you want through one of the brokers, or you can hold them and wait for the price to go up or down. At that price, I will be probably selling them at this stage, but I'm not giving any advice in this presentation, especially financial. Alright, new homes. We've got essentially, if you wanted to go ahead and say, Simon, we want to put in a gas boosted hill solar system or an electric boosted, here's an example pricing, okay? Now gas is different because you've got to have a gas upgrade, okay, for the essentially, you have to have either a larger pipe or a gas upgrade on the gas for your instantaneous gas hot water system sitting on the front. So it can be quite costly, and it's something that needs to be factored in. This is an electric boosted system, which is much easier, and there's no real variations with the install price. It's all standard, and it will go down rather than up. So, say for a 315 hill solar electric boosted system, which I showed you just earlier, the installation will be about $1,950. It will take a day for a tradesperson and an apprentice to do, plus materials. The trade discount on that, so for all the architects and builders out there, minimum $400, depending on the unit, okay? The rec rebate would be at $38 at the moment. You get $1,216 back, okay? And then you get the federal rebate at $1,000. If this was a gas boosted solar, I would add about $1,200 to the price of the unit and maybe some to the installation, right? But you would still get that $500 back, okay? After the federal rebate for an electric boosted system, you're looking at $4,339, okay? That price there is actually on par with Solar Hut, depending on the essentially branch that you go to with Solar Hut. They're franchisees. You can call around and get cheaper rates, but that's what it's costing at the moment for the best agreed system, because we install Edwards and we install Solar Hut, and the issue is that with the flat panels, the way they're designed, the water runs through them, they corrode around the bottom. If you've got poor water quality like you're building down south, the anodes will rust away. Then the actual, within the system, they have essentially a booster rod that will corrode away, just huge problems. So for a system with the least amount of problems in the industry, that's pretty much the cost. I've left everything quite simple, thank you very much. So if there's any questions, let me know. We can price everything up for you. And yeah, check out our website, Perth-Solar Hot Water. Thanks everybody for coming along, and hopefully you've learned a bit. All the videos will be online, and I'll send links to everyone so you can send it to your colleagues. And if anyone's got any questions or would like us to quote any jobs, you can speak to myself or any of the guys here that have done the presentations. Thanks again to all the presenters and we'll see you next year, hopefully.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.